So it's this quote from Harry about what pain is, what types of pain there are, and how they make us grow in our own lives. So I'll probably tear up during the clip, but I think that that is just a sign that this quote is just really
For
worth
sure.
being shown on the podcast. So, okay, here we go.
What we hadn't known about back then was pain. Sure, we'd faced some things as children that a lot of kids don't. Sure, Justin had qualified for his junior DeSod badge in his teaching methods for dealing with pain. We still hadn't learned, though, that growing up is all about getting hurt, and then getting over it. You hurt, you recover, you move on. Odds are pretty good you're just going to get hurt again, but each time, you learn something. Each time, you come out of it a little stronger, and at some point you realize that there are even more flavors of pain than coffee. There's the little empty pain of leaving something behind, graduating, taking the next step forward, walking out of something familiar and safe into the unknown. There's the big, whirling pain of life upending all of your plans and expectations. There's the sharp little pains of failure and the more obscure aches of successes that didn't give you what you thought they would. There are the vicious, stabbing pains of hopes being torn up, the sweet little pains of finding others, giving them your love and taking joy in their life as they grow and learn. There's the steady pain of empathy that you shrug off so you can stand beside a wounded friend and help them bear their burdens. And if you're very, very lucky, there are a very few blazing hot little pains you feel when you realize that you are standing in a moment of utter perfection, an instant of triumph or happiness or mirth which at the same time cannot possibly last, and yet will remain with you for life. Everyone is down on pain because they forget something important about it. Pain is for the living. Only the dead don't feel it. Pain is a part of life. Sometimes it's a big part, and sometimes it isn't, but either way, it's part of the big puzzle, the deep music, the great game. Pain does two things. It teaches you, tells you that you're alive. Then it passes away and leaves you changed. It leaves you wiser sometimes. Sometimes it leaves you stronger. Either way, pain leaves its mark, and everything important that will ever happen to you in life is going to involve it in one degree or another.
Whew.
And imagine like that right there, like when I was younger with depression or anxiety or like, issues that came on, like if I was to hear that and like sit down and really hear it, I feel like that's the kind of knowledge that people know, but they don't really know, like they don't fully get it. And that is just described so well. Um, yeah, I mean, that's really just astonishing.
Yeah, that is it's so beautiful, and like that that's like that's like kind of life-changing
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
Like,
That's what I'm
oh
saying.
my God.
Absolutely. I mean, that could, you know, you know, for, turn somebody away from suicide hearing something like that. I know that's a little dark, but like,
Yeah.
I've been there and it's scary, and that's something that people need to hear and need to understand that life is pain. Like
Yeah.
there's really nothing that you're going to do that's not going to involve one of those types of pain that can come in and throw you for a loop. So,
Yeah.
yeah, very well said.